a family nurse practitioner and I was a professor for a university at the time. So I was busy. I had, a full-time workload plus a new baby. I mean, I'm still a new parent. My first son was 9 months old, and he was a messy eater, like a really messy eater. The biggest thing with him was he would put his hands on his lap and smear food on his pants. Drinking liquid would spill it on his clothes. The time it took to clean up after a meal was ridiculous. I mean, the floor was a mess. You had to change clothes frequently after a meal. The regular, I call it old-fashioned bib, right, that just covers this much of the clothes. The biggest problem with that is when they're learning to drink out of a cup. They put the cup to their mouth and it spills all down their front, all down their legs, into the chair, and it catches nothing that falls from the mouth either, or off the spoon coming to the mouth. The other one that's really common are those kind of bowl bibs. They're silicone mostly. They create a bowl right here and catch what falls out of the mouth or off of the spoon mostly, but it still doesn't deal with the hands. So if they're eating a messy meal with hands and they go in their lap, then you've got the same mess to clean up as you would if they weren't wearing the bib. So I needed something waterproof, and I needed something that would kind of block his hands from going on his clothing. I kind of had just a stash of kind of random fabrics in my craft room. I only have a high school sewing ability from high school home ec. I never took any additional sewing classes, so I used what I had and created the best baby bib. It was kind of patchwork together on the neckline. The prototype is not pretty, but it was very functional, and that was ultimately what was important to me. This bib doesn't allow their hands to get to their clothes, and it catches any liquid or food that might drop and gets flipped back onto the tray. It's super easy to use, and it's really quick to clean up and reuse. I did find when I would be like, oh, I don't need the bib for this meal, I would immediately regret it. It was still a huge mess. Even the dry meals that you think aren't gonna be messy turn out to be a disaster and a lot of cleanup. Mine you can throw in the wash once a week, daily, whatever you prefer, but it's also quick clean between meals. It dries fast, and you can actually wipe it dry with a paper towel on the front of the bib. And it goes on so fast. I mean, it's around the neck, you slide your hands down the front, attach the sides, and then slide the tray in, and they're ready to eat. So if you think that this is a product that would be helpful for you, you can go to thebestbabybib.com and check out the different bibs we offer. And you can get some freebies there as well, particularly on things I fed my kids when they wore the Best Baby Bib. And then you can also find the Best Baby Bib on Amazon.